What is up, everyone? This is BigPowner, and today we are going to be doing a pretty expensive map. Um, this is the Beachhead Harbinger map, and this map is expensive for a couple reasons. First of all, it doesn't drop that often. Second of all, this map has always been a good currency farming map, and also it gives a lot of XP. This is one of the maps that people will group up and farm together. Like everyone brings one map, and then you all run each other's maps because there's a lot of spawns, a lot of density, and now we have a tier 15 version of it. So it's good for currency, or it can be if you're lucky with your drops. I want to really clear my inventory real quick. It can be good for currency, um, but at the same time you can also use it as a way to boost your experience in a group. Um, so that can be kind of a choice. Like if you're trying to gain XP fast, you might want to go find a group on one of the global channels. I honestly solo play a lot, so I can't refer you a good channel on that one. Oh, oopsies. Wrong map. I gotta open it first. Duh. So obviously, there's going to be a bunch of Harbingers in here, and if you've never done this map, it comes in a lower tier also. Obviously, the higher tier one is going to be the one that's going to be good for doing as a group for experience. You should also get better drops from the higher tier ones. Should. Keyword should. I don't know if the loot in these is proportionately scaled to the difficulty. But currency shards, these maps can be profitable because, you know, there's a chance you could get a I've never gotten one. I'm saying there's a chance. He's saying there's a chance that you could get a mirror shard. That would be a huge drop. Obviously, if you're going to get one in a place that, you know, is full of shard drops, this would probably be the place. I know people have gotten them from here, but I have never seen one. But exalted shards, I mean, like in the current market, it's exalts at about 150 chaos right now. That means one exalted shard is like 7 to 8 chaos a piece. I will go ahead and pick up most of the shards, and we'll see what kind of currency we pull out of here. I have already run this map, and honestly, the difference between what it was before, it got a massive increase to its level. But, like I said, it should have better currency than it used to, and honestly, I don't feel like the increase to currency from the previous map with it gaining levels, I believe before it was a tier 10 or 12, and honestly, I really don't feel like there's some noticeable change in the currency drops. So I don't know, man. I don't know if they scaled these right. So it might just be better off to run this as an XP map. But then again, we have other higher tier XP maps now that have XP modifiers. So I will cover those also, and maybe I will actually find a group to do those so that you can see what it's like in a group dynamic and how it is done. So this is the main fight. Basically, a bunch of dudes are gonna spawn stuff, and you're just gonna kill it all. And then at the end, you're gonna get a whole bunch of currency drops. Well, currency shard drops. It's gonna be a pain to pick it all up. And you're gonna be like, why couldn't they just put these in stacks?
My mana is gone.
And you will also get a fragment of a weapon, some kind of a weapon, that if you collect the fragments, you can put them together and create like a really rare item. Da da da. I feel like I could just like, you know, chill and enjoy my coffee. Just like hold down fire. Which I can. And this map is hard. Like this takes a lot of skill. Like you guys out there, like, don't expect to be able to do this. This takes years and years of practice. That was nice of him. He had a shield and he came right to me, so I didn't have to move. Okay, so this is the loot explosion. And there is the well, we'll clear up all of the little things, and then we'll be able to find our. There it is. All right, so I think I already have that piece.
That would only slow me down.
I didn't even want to pick that up anyways. So we got some shards of exalted orbs. So we've got about, we got 3 of them. So I mean that's like 20 something chaos. We got some annulment shards. I think we got some ancient orb shards. Ancient orbs are always valuable. Annulments, I never sell them, but normally as you get later into the season, those will become, you know, 20, 30 chaos. Early in the game, like, a lot of people are not annulling gear, because obviously when you're annulling gear, you're risking ruining it. So that is not as common, therefore it is an item that does that is not as valuable because there's not as much of a demand, and more people are selling them because they're not using them. And people like me are not doing it as much because we don't already have a ton of gear, and we're like still buying items. I'm already getting to the place where I use annulment orbs, but I pretty much use them as I get them, and if I really want to annul something, I'll normally wait till I get an annulment orb. Otherwise, I wind up burning too much currency. And I'm trying to save currency so I can do all my builds soon. I'm gonna guess that the total currency will be like 80 or 90 chaos. Somewhere in there. Hey, oh, never mind. Actually, that's a good place for what's the drops? The Rigwald's Quills. I don't think Rigwald's Quills is that expensive this season, though. Unfortunately, it wasn't that expensive last season either. I think it's already down to like an Exalt or something like that for the quiver, which makes the cards like pretty cheap. Like the season before, what was it? Legion Rigwald's Quills was really expensive. I think at the peak of the season it was like 10 Exalts, maybe something like that. I don't know. I remember it being expensive. I remember the cards were like an Exalt or more. I think it's pretty much done. Yeah, that is pretty much the map. Okay, so 20 something. Oh, I was way off. Let's go ahead and check these shards. We will use them as a percentage of the orb. So we have 12 ancient shards, and the ancient orb is at 36 chaos. So we're talking about 6, 15, 21, 22, 20, like 23, 24, 20, like 25? 25 chaos, half of 36 is 18 plus 6, 7, 20, yeah, 25 chaos, so 27, 40, what would that be? 15, 15. Oh my god, I'm sick. I'm having a horrible time doing math. Oh man, annulment orbs are really cheap. So this is like 4 chaos. So 4 chaos, 25, 29, plus 21. So 40, 46 chaos. Alright, we're already at 40, 27, 48 chaos. And then this stuff is probably like all like one orb. People don't really normally use those. No, this is 1 chaos. So 49 plus 2, 51. 51 chaos. And nothing else is really worth counting. So like 50 chaos for the map, which is not amazing. Running it solo, I got like 10% experience, maybe a little bit less. So that's not bad. It's a lot more than a regular map would have been. And I got enough currency that it was worth running. So if you get it, I would say it's a worthwhile map to run. You're pretty much guaranteed to make some currency. You could wind up getting lucky and make a lot more than I made in this video. And you can collect these pieces and eventually make a cool item. I've got now 4 of them. Let's put on new spot for them. I got the Arcane piece, Legion piece. I got Archon Kite Shield piece. This is the second piece of the Archon Kite Shield. So I need, I think, one more piece of the Archon Kite Shield. Legion Sword piece, Legion Sword piece. So I need one more of each of those. I don't know if those are valuable, though. Let's see. The Archon... The Arcane Legion Sword piece. Arcane Legion Sword. I don't even see it anywhere near the top. So I'm going to say that is definitely not valuable. As for the shield, let's see shields. It's probably not going to be valuable. Archon Kite Shield, it's 100 chaos. So like a third of that, like if you were able to collect the pieces, assuming you were able to get all three pieces, you know, that would be like 30 something chaos a piece, like 33 chaos for each piece when you put it together and then get to sell it. Um, but you have other drops, and I didn't see the sword anywhere near the top, so that's probably basically like a wash. So I would say you can count that as like 15 chaos, like half, because you have a 50% chance of actually getting the drop that is worth something. Um, so yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.